Hi guys, it's Julie the Oracle here. Alright, I just want to say when this airs, it should be Christmas. So I want to say Merry Christmas to everybody. Happy holidays. Feliz Navidad. You know, anything, any holiday you celebrate doesn't matter. Like, I just want to wish everybody happy holidays in that form. I know not everybody's religious, so, you know, but I hope that you're enjoying your time off if you are. But since this reading is landing on a Monday, and it happens to be Christmas Day, I would like to do a reading. And this is going to be just a fun little reading. I want to experiment. It's like, what are you getting for Christmas? So I don't know who's watching. I don't know your situation. I don't know what you asked for. But I'm going to see if I can pick up on some of the gifts that, you know, that you're going to be given for the holidays. And not necessarily from, it doesn't have to be from anything specific or from any specific person, but I'm going to pick up on any kind of fun gifts that you might be given, whether it's from work or from family or from the, you know, the world itself, like the universe. You know, it can be spiritual gifts as well. And I would say, we'll look at the oracle cards for that one, but I'm using my rainbow playing cards, and these are just fun playing cards. I've had fun playing with them, but I thought, you know, what better way than to just use these fun, colorful cards to do a reading. So, you know, what are you getting for Christmas? Let's see. I've got the Queen of Hearts over here, which would be the Queen of Cups. So somebody is giving more than receiving here. Whoever the Queen of Cups or Hearts is somebody that is very loving and generous and kind, and they pour themselves into others, and they do for others, and they love people so unconditionally. So somebody is giving of their heart. If you happen to be with somebody who is like the Queen of Cups, you are blessed because, you know, us Queen of Cups, we can be emotional, but man, we are loving and compassionate, and we would do anything for our people. That would be friends, family, or lovers. It doesn't matter, you know. We love to do that. You just have to be careful not to give too much of yourself or be a people pleaser, but, you know, make sure you pour into your own cup before you pour into others. Kind of like that whole saying, like when you're on an airplane and if the oxygen masks drop down, you have to secure your own before you can help somebody else, because if you don't, you might pass out and not be able to do the person next to you. So, you know, that whole thing about you got to serve yourself before you serve others. So that's self-love, self-healing. Those Queen of Cups are pretty good at that. You know, when you're a well-balanced queen, you are loving yourself and able to love others at the same time. So somebody's giving out a lot of love, and I really hope that you are getting as much as you're receiving. So this Queen of Cups may be getting a reciprocation of that love from everyone. And hopefully that's fulfilling for them. I'm trying to think of the Queen of Cups, though. The people that give, this reminds me of mothers. Wives and mothers, and those people that are the patriarchs of their family, the glue that holds the families together. The ones that are the mediators, the ones that, you know, call and they make amends and they bring the family together, you know, even when you don't want to. This is the type of people that want to do that. So do something special for the glue in your family. Because they're getting, loving them is great, but, you know, you might want to give them something special. Show them some love back. Give them something that they can do some self-love with. And, you know, what I do see is spa treatments. I know it's funny. But you know what? It's simple things. You know, mani-pedi. You know, send your mother for a massage. Or, you know, if you have a wife, daughters, it doesn't matter. Like, send them for a salt float. Or let them get their hair done. Or, you know, let them get a facial with an eyebrow wax or anything. That's what I'm asking for. Oh, there's nothing more relaxing, and your skin is like your biggest organ. You've got to take care of it. And so sometimes it really feels great to be able to soak or to get your body wrapped or to get massaged, you know, with the oils and lotions. And you just feel like, finally, like my skin's not so dry. Like mine gets so dry, especially in the winter because the wind and everything. It just makes everything awful. So I just feel like This is a spa day person up here. This person is getting pampered for Christmas. So you might be looking in your stocking for those certificates. And I personally, when I get these kind of certificates for the people in my family, I like to put them in an envelope with their name on them and like hide them in the middle of the Christmas tree. I just stick it in there. And they're like, oh, I was like, they completely miss it. And it's just like, oh, look, somebody missed something. I see something in the tree. What, where, And it's like dropping a piece of food in front of a cat, and you're like, it's right there. They can't find it no matter how many times you point to it. Oh, it's hilarious. It's so much fun to mess with people, but I love the surprise when it's like, oh, there is something in there, and I pull it out like, oh, this is for you. It's just nice to be able to give back to people who give so much of themselves. So, man, my Queen of Hearts, Cups, whatever you want to call yourself out there, my queens. My queens, that's what you expect to get a little bit pampered with the self-care, self-love. And hopefully it's something that you will enjoy doing, that will you can just relax, Maybe they'll buy you a bottle of wine. You can sit back and read a book, have a glass of wine, take a bubble bath. Wouldn't that be great? That is a fantastic idea, actually. So I feel like the spa people are over here. My queens are going to get pampered a little bit. But that takes me next to the Six of Diamonds. Diamonds are pentacles, Six of Pentacles. To me, that's give and take. That's equal reciprocation. So some of you might be getting reciprocated too in a nice way. You could be receiving money. I've always had growing up, I had family that, I guess, I hate to say this, but like when I was younger, my grandmother gave me a gift. And it was like, this is like the 80s, so it's like parachute pants. 80s, early 90s, anyways. I got the parachute pants, like the whole outfit, and it had the zip-up jacket. You just got to wear a shirt and stuff underneath it. It was all that parachute material. And I thought it was cool. I was like, yeah, I'll wear it. Like, it's interesting. But I didn't ooh and ah over it. I guess I didn't act like a typical dramatic Leo and like fawn over it and faint over it and think that it's the best thing in the world. I loved it and I appreciated it, but I guess I didn't show it enough because I upset my grandmother. And from then on, she never bought me another gift again in my life. They just decided after that, my grandparents decided like, okay, $20 for birthdays and $50 for Christmas. And so I always got a card with money in it. And so the Six of Diamonds could be the gifting of money. You might get this as an envelope. It could come in the card as like a Christmas card with some money in it from family members, or maybe even a friend who didn't know what to get you. Or, they might just stick it in your stocking or something like that, or stick it in the tree like I did. Every time I find something like that that's in a flat envelope, I like to stick it in the middle of the tree because I can. I like finding little hidden presents sometimes. That being said, it doesn't have to be money necessarily, but the give and take, and you might end up getting one of those coupon books. Do they still make those? I mean, they used to make them all the time, and so I don't know if they're still kind of a novelty thing, but it used to be like a coupon book, and you could buy one, so you could buy one for your boyfriend, and it had a coupon for like, okay, well, I'll make you one free meal, or I'll give you a free massage, or something like that, and it was always just giving of your time, a little give and take there. So if you want to buy this for somebody who does so much for you, if you're someone that's been giving to your friends and family, then they might be wanting to do something for you. They might want to take you out to lunch or dinner, or take you on a shopping spree, buy you groceries, something. I think they're going to want to give you something. But the way prices are, though, I'm not going to complain if I get like a gift card to the grocery store. I mean, you could really use it sometimes. Those 7-Eleven gas cards go pretty well too. Yeah, like if whatever you do, somebody's going to be sticking these little things, and you're going to love it. Like you get those little gift cards in the stocking and for going out to eat and stuff like that. If you're somebody who's constantly cooking, maybe that's their option to go, hey, go treat yourself to lunch, or you can use this gift card next time we take you out to dinner, and it's give and take. And so equal reciprocation, mutual reciprocation, whatever you want to call it. That's what I like about the Six of Pentacles. But, this is what I'm seeing, is that I see a lot of gift cards coming in and things like that. People, when they don't know exactly what to get you, or if you're somebody that's hard to shop for, it's easier to get a gift card to food or something because it's, people are going to use it because people got to eat. I don't know. I've never known anybody that hasn't ever used a gift card before, or they give you a Groupon somewhere. That's more of the spa stuff that from my queens over here. But the Six of Pentacles, you could be getting gift cards or money and things like that, especially in your stocking. It's easy to slip that in there. And if people send you Christmas cards, you get them from family, they might stick some money in there. I don't know, but you might be getting some money. And it sounds weird because I was hoping for more genuine type gifts. And I think that the people who really know you very well, like the people closest to you, are going to pay attention to what your needs are more than what your wants are, or both. And they're going to be like, you know what? They've been working hard. I think they deserve to go to the spa. Or they're going to notice that you say, oh, I could really use that for my kitchen. And they're going to buy this thing for you that you're like, I forgot I needed one of those. And I forgot I even said anything. I love doing that when I pay attention to what people say. And then when I come back later and they're like, oh yeah, I needed one of these. I forgot. I love that because it's something that's useful to them. I don't like getting things that are going to just collect dust. Unless somebody specifically asks me for a collection, if they want something very specific, I love that because it's so much easier, to go out and be like, oh, you collect angels. Okay, I can buy you an angel statue. That's fine. I collect some of those myself. But now I'm kind of on to tarot cards. So, you want to send me, if you want to donate to my, Venmo or my Cash App, by all means, please do. Because I would buy more Oracle cards and tarot cards to share with you guys on here if you did. So donations appreciated. I always put that link in there, but people aren't obligated to do that. And if you feel like you got a good reading and you want to donate, that's fine. Right now, I don't have a lot of money coming in whatsoever because this is it's hard to get to 1,000 subscribers just to get a revenue. But I'm working my way there slowly but surely. And I've got an Etsy going, but it still needs a lot of work. I want to be able to have a variety of things, but you've got to find something that really sells and sells in a popular way before you can get going. Haven't found that yet. I do have some cute ideas, though. But yeah, pay attention to what they're wanting for sure. And I think those of you tuning in, you want to know, you're like, okay, I'm going to get some gift cards and some money, probably in your stocking, but you're also going to get some of you, my queens out there, getting those gift certificates. And when I say queens, I don't necessarily mean feminine, Queen of Cups people are just very loving and nurturing. And that goes for men too. It doesn't have to be men, women, children. Yeah, there's no gender attached to this. So if you want to be that kind of queen, hey, go girl. I don't care. But if there's any queens out there that are masculine, thank you for everything that you do. When you do that hard work and you help your wife or girlfriend, or you help out your family and you take care of your kids, more power to you. You deserve a spa day too, sir. I would send you for a massage too. A lot of guys are getting pedicures and stuff now too, because a well manicured man is that's nice. They call it metrosexual, or they used to, but either way, I just think having good hygiene and taking good care of yourself and making sure that you have your, taking care of your hair or that beard or whatever it was you want to do, that's fine. Men can get facials too. Keeping your skin in good shape and treat yourself. Love yourself. Ooh, okay. Here in Sirens. All right. Six of Spades. So this is the Six of Swords. So it's kind of weird. Some of you are getting healing. I know the holiday time is not the greatest for some people. And I know a lot of people can have traumatic events that happen around holidays, and that affects them around holidays from there on after. Loss or, losing somebody around the holidays, especially a close family member, is hard. And that kind of, it affects you. Of course it affects you because it's right before Christmas. So I completely understand. But that Six of Swords can also represent other things too. It could represent moving. You could be moving somewhere. It could represent travel in a way. some of you could be taking a cruise. I mean, I don't know who, I can't afford that, but if you can't, wow, I mean, I'm a little envious. Like, some of you might be taking a cruise, and I'm getting a cruise to Alaska. I hear those are like the best, but I mean, tropical's not bad either. I just haven't heard a lot from those. I had people raving about the Alaskan cruises for a while, and it seems like they never had an issue there. It was always a great time. But I wouldn't doubt, like, going to the Bahamas or, you know, around the Caribbean. That would be really nice to be at some of these islands that they go to. I would love it. That being said, for Christmas, some of you might just be struggling, and you might just be moving. You might be moving to a new place, a new apartment or something like that. Or it talks about movement, but also talks about healing. A Six of Swords can be healing. You know, it's not just travel. You could be traveling. Maybe you get to take a little weekend trip somewhere, or, you know, just because normally the Six of Swords is like a picture of a boat. I'm not going to say like you have to be a cruise. It could be like you taking a quick road trip or something, you know, girls trip, you know, in Tahoe or something. And, you know, I don't really know how many of you are in relationships versus single, but hey, you can spend time with friends and family too. We have Friendsgiving, and I call it Friendmas now, where people can, they can spend, you know, Christmas with friends if you don't have family or you don't get along with family. There's always an alternative. But that's what the Six of Swords is giving me a little bit. I'm thinking about it for a moment because I'm picturing it in my head and just like, you know, what else is going on here? Because I'm like, healing. Someone's like, healing. I didn't ask for healing. But then again, you know, that's a good thing. Maybe whatever's happening, maybe you're finally getting to a point where you are starting to heal from whatever traumas that you've experienced around the holidays in previous years. Maybe it's always a hard time. Maybe it just means it's getting easier for you. And if life's getting easier for you, I mean, that's a great gift. It's not like a material gift, but, you know, it's a great gift. I am picturing somebody golfing. So sometimes that Six of Swords can represent like distancing yourself or having a distance between you. But I'm like picturing somebody shooting, like somebody's hitting a golf ball and it's going really far. So if somebody likes golfing, or you know you're getting something for someone that's golfing, or it's for you, I just want to say, like, this could be, you could be like, well, I got that gift for so-and-so. Like, I might be picking up on the gifts that you're giving, not just getting. So, but whoever it is, they are hitting that golf ball's going pretty far. Must not be that windy of a day. Must be one of those perfect days for golf. I'm not really a big golfer, but I'm definitely seeing something about golf. I mean, hey, you got the time off. Have fun with it. But that distance, I see a lot of people traveling. Some can be big trips. Some can be like cruises. Some can be just like little weekend road trips, like wherever you want to go. You might want to go and just settle in somewhere, or go to a small town and look out the really quaint shops and you know, like, I love some of those small towns. There's certain places that we used to go, and you could go into the glass blowing places. Those are so cool for me. I love those growing up because we had a glass collection that my mother had, and like, she still has the glass collection, but it's going to become mine one day. So now I'm kind of like, okay, I love the little glass figurines in there, and I'm thinking about collecting more tarot related glass things if I can find it. So, hey, if you know any glass blowing places that do tarot related imagery or metaphysical imagery in any way, like, by all means, drop a link in the comments. Let me know, because I would love to find this stuff. I definitely would add it to my wish list for sure on Amazon. I love it. I could see myself going, like, myself trying to go on these little trips somewhere, and like going to a mine, to like a Herkimer diamond mine, and like digging for them. You get to keep what you dig for, and sometimes it's only like $10 to go in some of these, and you can find quartz crystals and amethyst and different. It just depends on where you go. I mean, I'm sure most of you have had to have heard of the what is it? The diamond mine in it's in Arkansas. you go and you dig for diamonds there, and when they find one, like you either, I think you get to keep it or you can trade it in and you get cash for it. They pay you. I'm trying to think, the last thing they found there might have been like a yellow diamond or something like that. It was worth quite a bit. But totally worth it to go dig for diamonds and different gemstones. I guess that's kind of on my bucket list. But then we have the Ace of Swords here. Ace of Spades, Ace of Swords. Some of you are having realizations, aha moments, that kind of thing. You're thinking about different things about what you want. Might be starting something new. Ace of Swords. It's funny because, I get swords. I'm like, who wants a sword? But then I think of all of these people I hear that are really into like the Renaissance festivals and they love the weapons. I mean, I got a bow staff once at it, so like totally into that stuff because I wanted to be like Gabrielle from Xena. You know what I'm talking about. I mean, she was kick-ass. I loved her. She knew when to be patient and kind, but she also knew when to kick butt. And I loved her staff, and I wanted to learn so much how to do self-defense with a staff. I don't know what happened to my bow staff. It might be out here somewhere, but it used to be up in a corner, and I used to see it there and be like, okay, good, it's still here. But now I don't know where it went. I'm hoping they didn't get rid of it because I would love to find it again. I spent money on it. I just didn't have a really good place to practice it. You got to have room. Let me think. But I also think I saw like people fencing in my head. So I'm like, it's like, okay, well maybe somebody is like into fencing or they want to take fencing classes. So I think some of you might be taking, you might be thinking outside the box with what you want this year. And, or the people around you are like, you know what? I know how much they like this or that. Why don't I get them a class? Like, let me get you a cooking class, or let me get you a certificate for fencing class, or anything. You might end up getting a book or a video on it, like something. If you're into it and you're wanting to learn more, I'm just getting that, like, learning is a big thing for a lot of you. It is for me. I like learning new things. So if someone were to get me a class, like, on how to make blown glass, we have that here. We have a class like that. We have classes on, like, reupholstering, like, chairs. Different things. I don't know if I could do a couch, but like just doing like bar stools would be simple to start with. But we also have a bunch of cooking classes. And it depends. Some of them like do Korean or Thai food, and some of them do Italian. Some of them just teach you how to make cookies and cakes and pies, like holiday cookies and things. I'm like, I would love to take a class like that. I mean, I already know how to bake, but just refreshing skills is never a bad thing. And, maybe I'll get some tips and tricks on how to improve, because I used to be really good, but you get rusty when you don't do it for a long time. And pastry chef or not, I enjoy it. I just made my own bouche de Noël. I had to remake it because the first recipe was a disaster. And like, I didn't realize how bad the reviews were on it. So I found a better recipe and it turned out beautifully. It's rich, but worth it. Can only eat that once a year. There's no way. But I love it. And I'm always finding like an easier way to do things. Like, I can use angel food cake to make like a quick sponge cake. You can, to roll it up. Make they call it a Swiss roll. Maybe not. I don't know. They call it a jelly roll. Is what they do. And they use a jelly roll pan. You basically make a sponge cake and then you put like jam or jelly or something in it. You could make a coulis. You roll it up and it's delicious. And you can cover it in chocolate or icing, whatever you like. Whatever flavor you want. I think strawberry might be good. Or raspberry. That would be amazing. I'm making myself hungry. But I feel like somebody's thinking outside the box here. Somebody's getting a necklace. I know that much. They're getting some type of jewelry. But it looks like a gold necklace, but I can't tell you what the symbol is on it. It's simple, but it's beautiful. But I can see you opening a little box and being like, oh my God, I love it. I can't tell what the symbol is. It almost looks like a butterfly, but I don't know if it's that or not. I'm just seeing somebody with really nice manicured hands, like opening a beautiful box and just pulling out this really pretty gold necklace. And it's going to be meaningful to you. Because some people are like, oh, we don't like this, we don't like that. Like, no. Appreciate all the gifts that you get, because somebody put a lot of thought into that, whether they know what you wanted or not. I mean, if you tell people what you want and they forget, like, you start to wonder, like, were you even listening? But I think this is good. Let me see if I'm getting anything else. A lot of Amazon packages. I'm picturing people dropping off, like, a lot of Amazon packages. A lot of your gifts are coming from Amazon, guys. Like, I'm just gonna say. But then again, like, so did mine. Especially if you took part in the Cyber Monday deals. Like, yeah. You take part in that. There's some good deals in there. If you know what people want, like, sometimes it's like the best thing, because you're like, okay, I know exactly what they want. I know I can get it all on Amazon. And you're like, bam, bam, bam. I don't think I paid more than $10 for most of my stuff, which was great, because I'm on a very limited budget. I'm just looking to see what else I see here. So let's see, spa days and money and like food gift cards. I can see that, like, someone's gonna go to Arby's. Yeah, I can see different kinds. It just depends on where you are and what you have to offer, but everybody has a favorite. And like, when you're out and about on the weekends, like, you're like, I'm hungry, let's get some lunch, and you just, oh wait, I have this great gift card, it's like $25, let's just, boom. That's enough to eat on maybe twice. Unless you spend worth $25 worth of food. In some places you can. It's crazy now. Just ordering pizzas is like $25. Probably more than that, depending on how many pizzas you get, but we try to keep it down. Let's see. We have Queen of Hearts. We have 6 of Diamonds. You know what we don't have? Because we have Cups and Pentacles and Swords. We don't have any Wands here. So where's the creativity, guys? That's missing. Maybe I don't have any artist here. Or if I do, maybe you're not the type of artist like that does the painting or the drawing or, you know, mosaics or something. Ceramics. I don't know. Because some of you, if you're creative, you can make wonderful gifts that way. I've done that one year and I gave all kinds of gifts from ceramics. But I don't know. The wands are different. Like, I'm missing the passion, the attraction. I'm missing the innovation and creativity. So I feel like a lot of artist stuff is missing. So keep in mind, if they like to do art, or if they like to sew or crochet or do something. I know a lot of people who do that these days, and I guess there's something that's comforting about it, that they could just do that while they watch TV or whatever. And I don't know. It's artistic. I'm getting really drowsy. Oh my gosh. They changed my medication on my thyroid, and wow, it was a little out of whack. And now I think I'm swinging in the other direction, because I got a good amount of sleep for once, and I woke up going, this is great. But now I'm like getting super drowsy, and I'm like, man, they got to get this right. So bear with me if I sound like I'm trailing off. I'm trying not to fall asleep. Like, I feel like I'm going to go in a coma in a second. But we're about done here. So I was hoping to get more out of these cards. You know, I'm going to look at, just to look at the bottom of the deck here to see. Oh, look at that. We got the Jack of Diamonds under there, which, I guess jacks would be like knights or pages, depending. So that would be the Jack or Page of Pentacles, or sorry, Knight of Pentacles. That means some money could be coming in. You could be, you know, that's kind of like somebody bringing you a bunch of gifts, but you don't know. I think some of you aren't allowed to know what your gifts are. Maybe that's why I can't see them all, but I'm seeing some things for sure. I just pictured somebody like opening glassware, like, no judgment. I mean, some people do, if they need, like, you say you got a new house or something. If you are moving and you have like a housewarming type list, Christmas time is perfect, because you could be like, oh, I really need this, this, and this for my house. And it's easy for people to go out and like, oh, that's a simple gift, let me get that. You know, I played Dirty Santa, and some of you might be going to parties to play like White Elephant, Dirty Santa, something like that. I went a couple of years ago, and I ended up getting it's just a set of 2 glasses, but they're beautiful. Beautiful glasses. And I think they're stemless wine glasses, if I remember right. Either way, I love them, and I'm hoping that I can have them in my own place someday. As I have like some unique glassware. It's enjoyable, but when I do get out of my own, I can't wait to put those glassware out and like take advantage of using all my new glassware and my plates and everything. That's part of growing up and adulting right there. Like, I have so much stuff. I loved it when I had my own apartment. I was able to use all my own appliances and things, and I'm big on using stuff in the kitchen. So that made, if you're getting glassware, that is A-okay with me. Like, my mom wants a new set of dishes for Christmas, so, because we're thinking of, like, redoing a lot of the cabinets, and some of the stuff's just getting old. Ceramics crack, so we're gonna trade out for maybe a healthier, you know, eventually we're gonna get new plates and bowls and stuff, or hopefully we don't get any more cups. We have too many cups. We're kind of getting into the big round coffee mugs. Those things sell a lot more popular than you think they do, and so I'm kind of hoping I start selling some of those. I like to put tarot sayings on mine, so I just need to get better about my designs. So I don't know, that's just what I see. Then it could be the Knight of Pentacles or the Page of Pentacles. The Page is a messenger. It's bringing pentacles. I feel like there's an abundance of like money flowing in, or these gifts are going to be coming in. And I've picked up some things for you, but I haven't picked up everything. I'm getting that song in my head. What song is that? Love Hurts? I don't know if it's the same. I don't think that's the same as Every Rose Has a Thorn. I don't know. Sounds like somebody's had a breakup or something, but right before Christmas. I don't wish that on anybody, but if you had a recent breakup, maybe I'm picking up on that. So I'm going to go over the Oracle cards. So let's see. I usually ask for advice for these cards, but I'm like, what are they getting? So spiritually, or for self-growth, self-love purposes, your Ascendant Oracle says you're getting boundaries. That's good for you. If you're learning to assert yourself and set your boundaries so that people don't cross them, that's great. Maybe you're growing a thicker skin, you know, water off a duck's back. You're not letting things bother you as much. You're like, your time is your time, and you're appreciating your downtime. You like your peace and quiet, your drama-free life. That's all that's about. You're enjoying your alone time, even though like it's the holidays and you like being social. Sometimes you just need some time to yourself. So this is all about that self-love, self-care. Oh, and here's funny. So your angel guide oracle, trust the universe. The universe, you've got to trust the universe. The universe is bringing you gifts. So you need to have your arms open wide, be in a receptive mode to receive the gifts that the universe is sending you. And that could be abundance in all forms. It could be like physical gifts, but it can also be like money coming in and different things, or whatever it is that you desire and you're manifesting that you need right now. You're like, man, I need a new car. My car is like on its last leg. It's going to show up in some form or another, and you're going to end up getting a great deal on one. You know, if you're lucky enough that you end up winning one, that would be fantastic. Just don't know where that would happen right away. For some of you, they put those things in the mail. You know, they send you like, we're going to have a car giveaway at a dealership, but they send a key attached to the thing in the mail, and it says, if your key starts the car, you win. Somebody here might win one of those. I'm just going to say, if you're looking for a car, I would take the key and go just to go. You know, it wouldn't hurt. It wouldn't hurt to go. All you get to do is stick it in the ignition. If it works, you win the car. If it doesn't, well, you tried. But who knows, while you're there, you might find a car you really like. I don't know why this is most random stuff is coming to me today. Your Starseed Oracle says, lifting the veil. So some of you are having a spiritual awakening for Christmas. You're welcome. Again, trust the universe with that, because that veil is lifting, and you're going to start realizing that you have all these wonderful abilities, psychic abilities, and trusting your intuition is going to be a huge part of that. And trusting how the universe or God or angels, how they guide you, whatever your guides are trying to tell you, just trust in it. Trust the process and go with the flow. And I mentioned this with the Blooming Cat Oracle. You got number 38, learn, feed your mind, and acquire new skills. I love that. 38 reduces to 11. That's a master number. And 11 is justice. Yeah, we will look at justice. That's right. And that's good. Justice comes in and likes to balance things out. So if you feel like things are uneven in your life right now, looks like the universe is going to come in and balance things out for you, which is great. That's going to put you on a more stable ground. If you want to reduce that further, 11 reduces to 2. You know, 2 is the magician. Yeah. I got that right earlier. Now that I'm thinking about it. No, it's not. No, it's not the magician, is it? 2 is the high priestess. My bad. See, I knew I was wrong. Okay. Hello. I was forgetting. The Fool is always 0, and I'm like 0, 1, 2. Okay. I was off by 1. I am getting tired, you can tell. Doing these readings when I'm trying to tap in psychically, it drains me to the point where I am so drowsy, like I can barely stay awake, and it takes a lot of rest to rest up and be able to do it all over again. I've got tarot practice tonight, so I've got to get some rest before I do it. But you know what? I told you that some of you would be getting you're getting these maybe unorthodox type gifts where you're getting gifted classes. Maybe someone gives you like a gift certificate for kickboxing, or maybe you get to go and learn how to feed sea turtles or something at the zoo. I don't know. There's all these really interesting classes if you know where to look. And like there's we have a contemporary art place here. It's an art gallery, but they have a like a separate building that's for art classes. And I took one time. I took jewelry making. Amazing. We got to use sterling silver, and we got to put our own designs. I made rings, and I got to solder them, and it was really cool how easy it was to roll them up and then make rings in your size. And then I was able to make a necklace. I put my own gemstones in my rings and my necklace, and then I also had well, what do you call it? A bracelet, a metal bracelet that kind of fits over the wrist, and you just kind of slide it on over it. It was beautiful too, because I had some carnelian that was I set that stone into that too. But I used like lapis lazuli. I hope I said that right. I don't know if I did. Forgive me if I didn't. I'm tired. That's my excuse. And I'm sticking to it. But I put lapis into the necklace, and I loved it because it was sterling silver with the metal. But when I put the lapis in there, it says these gorgeous blue colors, but it has little silver specks in it, which makes me think of the silver. So it really complements it a lot. And then I had a ring that had, I don't know how to say it, charoite? I don't know. It's this beautiful stone. It's like $20 for this flat stone with the rounded top. And it's purple. It's like a swirly purple. It's like different shades. Like a dark purple with like almost like a lavendery lilac swirls in there. It's beautiful. So I made a ring with that in it too, and I love it. So you're going to be learning new skills or learning new things. You might take those cooking classes, or you might learn how to reupholster things or blow glass or kickbox or whatever it is. You're going to learn something new. So enjoy that. If you get those gifts, that's a chance to be adventurous and spontaneous and acquire something, a new skill or a new talent in your life. So enjoy that, guys, because I'm jealous. I would like to have something like that for sure. Oh, some of you are going to get a new house and a home, because the Dream Oracle cards are telling me house and home. Come home to the residence of your soul resonance. I'm taking this a little more literally. So some of you are getting a new apartment or a new townhome or a new house, whatever that may be. Could be a vacation home. For some of you, if you're lucky enough to be able to afford that, that's great. So I feel like some of you are moving. And yeah, your list is going to consist of getting some of those things that you need for your kitchen or your bedroom or bathroom or whatever it is. You can make a list, and it's going to be really easy Christmas gifts this year for people to get you. And you'll be getting stuff that you need. So it's like a win-win. I love that. That's cool. Your color card is pink, number 4. It says, let love in. I think some of you are getting love. That Queen of Cups getting some love back too, but you're going to get some love. So it's telling you to let love in. 4 is stability for sure. That's going to be finding, like, attracting a stable relationship with somebody. So if you were really hoping to fall in love in, like, Hallmark Christmas style, like, cheesy as it is, and, like, some of you are going to get that for this season. You're going to fall in love over the holidays. And it may not be Christmas. It could be, like, over Christmas and then falling in love right before New Year. So you get that New Year's kiss. Some of y'all are getting that New Year's kiss one way or the other. So congrats on that. So remember to open up, let love in. Don't be afraid of it. And then lastly, we're going to go out with a bang. I always like to go out with a positive note. The Inner Effing Peace deck. And it says, it's better than sitting around doing nothing. It says, meditate. So if anything else, like spiritually, you're going to get some peace of mind this Christmas. It's going to be a lot more peace and quiet and stillness. A chance for you to meditate and really awaken spiritually. Receive messages, trust your intuition, see where it takes you. So I hope everybody has a wonderful Christmas, or had a wonderful Christmas, since today will technically be Christmas Day when this comes out. So I hope it goes well, and I really hope you guys have a fantastic New Year too. And keep a watch out. I will be doing a special New Year thing, maybe what's coming for the New Year. I haven't decided exactly what I'm going to do yet, but we'll figure it out. Until next time, guys. Bye.